Rodriguez a goal and an assist. Teddy Bluger for John Marino. A quick up for McGinn. McGinn shields it nicely. McGinn, and that jammed away. Look out, Keandre Miller wants a step. Maybe a breakaway. Miller toward the goal, and he drew a penalty. Miller maintains possession, cuts across. Far side for Zibanejad. Now to Kreider. Delayed penalty situation. Shesterkin went to the bench. Artemi Panarin turns, lost control. Penguins touch. It's a holding penalty, and the Penguins will be shorthanded in overtime.
Can you imagine if he called a penalty shot?
That's for holding.
Miller with the long reach is able to get to that puck and protect it from Brock McGinn, who wraps them all up. And that's a penalty, and it comes in overtime. And one of the Penguins' best penalty killers is in the box right now. Big play by Miller. And do we have a timeout?
Yes, we do.
Rangers timeout.
Remember, in game number 1, we went the 3 overtime periods without a penalty.
Had to call that one. McGinn had them all wrapped up. Took the scoring opportunity away. The game was on the stick of Miller. And now it's on the sticks of the New York Rangers. And remember, Evan Rodriguez scored a goal when the Penguins were shorthanded. Don't believe it went down as a shorthanded goal. But Brian Rust wasn't even able to get out of the penalty box when Rodriguez protected the puck against Keandre Miller, ironically. And there you see the hold there. And no scoring opportunity. So this is a tough situation for Brock McGinn. I can't say I've been there, not in this predicament in the game 7, Mearsy, but you know he's relying on his teammates to get the job done for him right now.
McGinn for holding. 2 minutes and 55 seconds into OT. Puck is dropped, clean face-off, wins Zibanejad. Over, one-timer, save made by Jarry on Panarin. Good news is the Penguins special teams overall have been outstanding tonight. PK's been good. Bobby mentioned the E-Rod, basically a short-handed goal. A couple of power play goals as well. As the Pens emphasized the special teams needing to be better coming into tonight's game 7, and they have been.
Yeah, this face-off spot's a pretty good spot for Carter over Zibanejad, just in terms of the leverage you can get on this face-off win. So look for Carter, hopefully, to get this face-off.
But it's Zibanejad who wins it on a second effort. Fox goes over to Panarin. Panarin, Zibanejad high slot, looking for that high tip. Puck goes to the corner. Ryan Strome on the near wing. Two Penguins toward him. Fox with a shot. That was blocked in front.
Here we go.
Out come the Penguins, hoping for a 2-on-1. Brian Rust down the middle, and he couldn't dance past Fox. Fox for Panarin. Sent further by Kreider. Knocked down by Pettersson, then the scramble. Kreider in the middle of it. Puck will come out to center ice.
Great job by both Pettersson and Rust there, taking away space.
Artemi Panarin banks it back for Fox. 1:16 to go in the McGinn penalty. Strome all the way through. Nobody home on that far side in blue. Ripped across to Strome. Strome sets it up for Fox. Fox, the head fakes. Ryan Strome walking in. Fire, stopped by Jarry, and he covers.
Nothing there. Great box out by Chad Ruedel on Kreider. One of the best tippers in the game. And that's an easy save. And the Penguins down to 58 seconds on the McGinn penalty. Strome trying to go upstairs short side on Jarry in that particular shot. There was no room there. Jarry was able to see that all the way in and track it down. No rebound. Boy, each and every one of these face-offs are so precious.
Luger face-to-face with Zibanejad. Luger's been outstanding in the series, but Zibanejad wins this one cleanly back to Fox. Fox backpedals. Luger stays with him. Panarin to Fox. Closes, fires, blocked in front. It will be cleared by Letang. Great block by Marino.
Tremendous work by the Penguins defenders, trying to take away the stick of Kreider and block the shot at the same time.
Zibanejad striding in. Gets a shot off. Flutters behind the net. Stopped in the corner by Panarin, who now works the near side. 28 to go, and the Penguin disadvantage in Game 7 overtime. Pass back to Fox. Shuffle down the boards for Zibanejad. Centering pass. And out of the reach of Panarin. Gathers it in. Turns. Panarin. Adam Fox. Artemi Panarin closes in. Fires! He scores! And the New York Rangers have won the series. 4-3 final score in Game 7.
And the press box is shaking right now here in MSG as Crosby goes down and taps Tristan Jarry. The Rangers, as the penalty was just about to expire to Brock McGinn, are able to get the puck to Panarin. Panarin just shoots it through about 4 bodies in front of Tristan Jarry. Look at all the bodies in the line of this shot. And Tristan Jarry can't track it down on the short side. Just as time was expiring, Mearsy, Panarin showed up. And that shake, that handshake, was about to happen.
The New York Rangers will move on and play the Carolina Hurricanes in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We'll have one of the great traditions in sports, the post-series handshake. And Bob, what a series it was. It feels like this was Game 9.
Well, it does. These teams had so many ups and downs, twists and turns, reviews, and heroes, and struggles. There was injuries, a lot of injuries to the Pittsburgh Penguins throughout this series. They never were able to get Brian Dumoulin back into the series. He would have been on the ice right then and there. You know, they finally got Crosby back when the Penguins looked like they were going to win it in Game 5. He went down at an inopportune time, and the Rangers really took advantage of that and won Game 5 and 6. Shesterkin was not that good for most of the series, but he made the saves when he had to. He really did, and the Penguins got Jarry back just for Game 7. And boy, it was a trying series, one that if you could have got over that hurdle, good things could have happened for this team. They were just starting to get healthy.
Rangers become the 31st team in NHL history to rally from the 3-1 deficit. No question about the turning point. That shot by Trouba on Crosby. Just in that game in particular, Bob, the series was over. This building was lifeless. And in one shot, Trouba to the head of Crosby. Crosby missed the rest of that game, missed Game 6. And yeah, the saves from Igor Shesterkin. And Bob, you have to wonder, as the Penguins will eventually turn their attention to the offseason, could this have been the final game for some very notable Pittsburgh Penguins? Several players with expiring contracts, including Russ, Letang, and Malkin. A lot of questions to be answered in the offseason as Sidney Crosby walks off. One final time on this campaign, Artemi Panarin with the overtime game-winning goal, 4:46 on the power play. Second career OT goal in the postseason. Artemi Panarin with that wrist shot, sending the New York Rangers to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.